Hey guys, what's up? Very first episode of Superhero Hype with Furion Warrior. And this past week we've had a lot of superhero news drop as far as movies are concerned. We had the Civil War trailer pop up, which I did do a reaction of during one of my streams. And we also had some more news from Marvel about, how many views the trailer got. And we had a new clip from BVS. So that's what I'll be talking about today. Hopefully you guys enjoy, and let's get started. So I'm gonna start talking about the Civil War trailer because I didn't really get in too much depth while I was streaming. But first things first, let's start off with the big reveal of Black Panther. Now, I will say I'm not too impressed with the whole costume. His mask looks great, but other than that, I mean, it just feels like something's missing. I don't know if it has to do with maybe the texture of the costume or maybe I haven't seen enough of it because we did only get some short glimpses of it. But overall, I didn't really like the costume. Now, as my whole thoughts on the trailer, I thought it was a great trailer. It had its moments. I thought the music was perfect for it. Probably one of my favorite scenes in the trailer would have been the fight between Cap, Bucky, and Iron Man. That is gonna sell me day one. I'll be there opening weekend. I previously had no intention of seeing this movie after Age of Ultron because I was fairly disappointed with how that movie went, but that scene sold me. Now, that wasn't even my favorite scene of the trailer. My favorite scene of the trailer would have been the scene where Cap is like, "Hey, he's my friend, whatever." I don't even remember how it went. I just remember Iron Man's line. He's like, "So was I." The the look in his eyes, it was like, damn, hit the feelings right here. Now, I will say one of my issues with that, I mean, I love the scene, loved it, but I kind of wish that they had really built up how, Iron Man and Cap, I guess, were friends. I never really got that in any of the movies I watched. Um, Avengers 1, I didn't get any sense of them being friends. I felt that they had a mutual respect for each other. Avengers 2, it really wasn't there. It seemed like they really happy with each other. They didn't really like each other. I mean, at the end, yeah, they had their lovely goodbye, but for the most part, I never got the sense that these two were friends. I felt like this scene would have been a lot more powerful, and like I said, maybe there would be some scenes in Civil War where, it builds on their friendship, maybe it does a flashback or something. I don't know. But as far as the trailer goes, I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good trailer. I will say that it did seem a little small as far as the scale went. Um, the fight scenes, or I guess the action scenes, you can't really say the fight scenes, but the action scenes for the most part looked okay. Um, like I said, the thing that sold this trailer for me was the music. The music I thought was amazing. Fit the tone of the trailer well. And I will say that I do like that you can tell it's a Russo brothers film. I loved Captain America Winter Soldier, thought it was great. Didn't so much like Age of Ultron. The first Avengers I thought is okay, but I will say Civil War, or not Civil War, Winter Soldier is one of my favorite Marvel movies. That and Guardians of the Galaxy are my two favorite MCU movies. So overall, I mean, it was a good trailer. The final 20 seconds sold the trailer for me. Now, other news, Marvel released that the Civil War trailer actually broke, I guess, 61 million views in 24 hours, which that's some cooking of the books. Now, however they got the number, great, but I think it's kind of letting me know that maybe Marvel didn't get the reception they wanted from the trailer, so they're really trying to either, hype it up as, oh my God, it's the most viewed superhero trailer ever. 61 million views in 24 hours, broke the previous record holder of Age of Ultron, almost doubled it. Like, I doubt it, okay? I remember the Age of Ultron trailer dropped. That that trailer had 30 million views in 24 hours on the Marvel YouTube page alone. That trailer, everyone was watching it. I remember I watched that trailer like at least 20 times when I first saw it. The Civil War trailer, seriously, come on. I just like to keep track of trailer views because it's fun. It's nice to see how people react. It's cool to see, how many views it gets, how much it reaches. I think it trended on Twitter for, I think, 10 hours, which I mean is good, but it's not anything phenomenal. I mean, Age of Ultron trended for almost a whole day. The BVS trailer trended a whole day. Every Star Wars trailer has trended multiple days. So I don't know how they got 61 million views. If you go to YouTube, even right now, if you take all the trailers that, have uploaded it, if you take the two main pages, which is the Marvel page and then the Jimmy Kimmel page, sitting at around 35 million. That's 5 days later. So I have no idea how Marvel got this 61 million. Okay, maybe they used, and I don't even know, because Facebook, the day it released, it had less than a million views. So I don't know what Marvel's trying to pull. This is really one of the first times where they've released something and it's kind of been, well, what are you really doing? Like, I understand, you're trying to do your whole, hey, we're better than DC or whatever, that's fine. But if you're going to release stuff like that, show some proof, be like, hey, we got it from this, this, and this. Because seriously, it boggles my mind how they got 61 million views in one day. I don't get it. I don't know how in my opinion, it's an act of desperation, which I don't know why. It was a good trailer. I don't see why you need to fluff something up like that, but it is what it is. We also had some news about, I don't want to say news. We actually got a little 30-second clip of BVS, which I will say when I first saw it, I was disappointed. Not because of what the clip showed, but I was hoping for a full trailer, which I guess we're going to get Wednesday on Jimmy Kimmel. And again, I don't know how Jimmy Kimmel's pulling this, but dude's getting like all the top trailers, so good for him, I guess. But I will say I was originally disappointed. 30 seconds, I was kind of like, are you kidding me, man? I want a trailer. I don't need clips. I just want a trailer, a 2-minute trailer. But after my disappointment subsided, I watched the clip a few more times, and I will say it's a great clip. I can't wait to see that whole scene in the movie. A lot of people have been speculating about what it is, but I think it's pretty clear now it's a dream sequence. Anyone who thinks otherwise, I don't know what to say. You're probably not thinking straight, but whatever. I love that when Superman drops down. I mean that scene was just amazing. Boof. And then the fear in Batman's eyes, at least what I saw is fear, which then I think later turns to anger. But people are like, a lot of people are online, forums, whatever. They're like, oh, well, Batman's never scared. Uh, Actually, he does get scared. Um, he usually doesn't show, and you have to understand this is his nightmare, so his ultimate fear will be attacking him. I mean, you could be the toughest dude, you could be tough as nails, but your brain knows what you fear. Your brain knows what scares you. So I saw the fear in his eyes, but then I could see it turn to anger. And I loved how Superman just ripped the cowl off. Like, total disrespect, total, like, this doesn't mean anything, you know? You're a mortal man, and Superman's like, and from what I could get from it, he's like, I'm a god. What can you do to me? There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. Um, and I'll say that, him ripping the cowl off was just amazing. Um, Now, like I said, hopefully I'll be able to do a trailer reaction for the actual trailer, but I doubt it. Otherwise, I'll just give my views on it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I probably talked a little quick. This is my first time. Um, be nice to me. I'm sorry. Uh, but yeah, first episode. Boom. Let's get it in.